Welcome to Johnson Pre-K, where we look forward to having you and your children in our building, soon as we can safely do so. Let's go on a tour with our Eagle. In our Johnson family, we are all hands on deck, from our youngest at 3 to our oldest not to be mentioned. We are all in this together at Johnson Pre-K. And parents, we are here to share as much information as possible to make you and your child successful. As you walk down our main hallway, we'll have a huge old parent board here with a bunch of different information relevant to meals, child care licensing laws, and all the different rules and regulations we are to follow here. Our schoolhouse comes with 5 different pods. Each of those pods teach 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds. And to help build our school family within the schoolhouse, we do pod challenges where each group of teachers within each pod create a pod identity. And this is what you will see coming down our main hallway. Each pod has created bulletin boards, which we update about 4 times a year to ensure that you know who we are as people as well as your child's teacher. And this is our pit, where we welcome students in the morning on the bus and we dismiss them to go home in the afternoon. It is also our indoor gross motor play area, as Mr. Eagle is demonstrating our scooters that we use for indoor play when it is raining outside and we can't go outside to play. And new to us this year here at Johnson Pre-K is our reading center, where we hope to provide small group reading time, oral reading, visual, and whatnot to our students when they come back to school. And welcome to D1, our NC Pre-K classroom featuring lead teacher, Miss Knox, and of course, our Eagle. We're going to talk to you about blocks and the block center. That is a pretty typical center here in our Pre-K center.
Okay, welcome to my classroom. I just want to talk to you a little bit about our block center. So as you might notice, I have a few foam blocks in my hand and they may feel a little bit squishy. So that's one of the things we can learn and explore while we're in our block center, is about textures and about how things work together. So I might pass the block over to our Eagle to see what she can do with it. Here we go. All right, I wonder what you're going to do with that one next. Oh, you put it on the top. Oh my goodness. Well, that's one of the things we explore here in Blocks 2, is how to make things work and how to make things happen in the Block Center. Blocks is also good for STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So they can talk about how many blocks they may need for a particular structure, or how they can make things stay on top of one another, like our Eagle here. All right, we also have wooden blocks. One of my kids' favorite things to use here in the classroom are these bridge blocks. They try to figure out how to stack these on top of one another. Would you like to use these? Mm-hmm. Here you go. You figured out how to make it stay. Good work, Eagle. All right. Well, that's all I have for you at this moment. Thank you so much for visiting my classroom. Thanks.
One of our most exciting things is the introduction of our sensory pathways, which are in all 5 of our pods, for movement breaks, letter naming, numbers, and all the things we learn here at Pre-K. And of course, weather permitting, all of our students come outside for big gross motor activities, as we are required by child care licensing regulations to provide 60 minutes of gross motor activity per day. And welcome to K4, Mr. Nash and Miss Colvin's classroom, which is a 3-year-old classroom. He is going to show us our science center.
This is one of my favorite places. There's so much to explore in preschool with science. We have living things, we have materials, natural and man-made. We have magnets. I could play with these all day. We have prisms and colors and magnifying glasses. We can study different types of living things. Porous. So much fun to have in science. It's one of my favorite centers. Unlimited potential for exploration.
And welcome to A1, a 4-year-old Head Start classroom instructed by Johnson Pre-K's Teacher of the Year, Miss Bridges, where she's going to talk to you about the Housekeeping Center.
So housekeeping is a very important center. Housekeeping helps develop all domains such as language, literacy, math, and science. For example, the cash register can be used for number identification and counting, as well as each center has books for literacy. Housekeeping also builds creativity, imagination, problem-solving skills, higher level thinking, and oral language.
We hoped you enjoyed your tour of Johnson Pre-K Center. And again, we look forward to having you and your children in our building. If you have any questions about this school year or any questions about the developmental levels of your child that we can help with, please do contact your classroom teachers first, but we are always here for you in the office at Johnson Pre-K. We hope you have a fabulous school year this year. Go Eagles!